Bakker, what a pass to Van Meekem. And this sets us on the front foot. He's in the side ahead of Bergzorg. And that is why. What a finish from Van Meekem. And what a reply to the last game that we played. 1-0 here after 12 minutes. Much better from the boys. This is how we started against FCM and we took the game to them. Get in. What a finish. And that's what I was hoping Bergzorg was going to do in the last game. No, I'm not going to pick on him because I know he's still a young talent and he's got a lot of room to grow. And mistakes do happen. We're going to have to allow players to grow from those mistakes. But when you need him, Van Meekem seems to be the man that you can call upon. Back in the team starting today and back in the goals. Fantastic finish. Come on, boys. Swung in by Aljebli. Bakker goes up and Bakker wins it. And that'll do it. What a header. Get in. 2-0 de Graafschap. And we're picking up 3 points. Thank you very much. Look at this for an header, by the way. Power, precision, everything you want. Leaps up, rises highest. Look at that. Guy on the line's like, I'll get it. Don't worry. Not a chance, mate. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another De Graafschap Career Mode episode. As always, massive thank you for the support on the last one. As you saw in the previously section, we had a bit of an upsy-down episode, let's put it that way. We started off, obviously, in high spirits as we took on FC Emmen and we beat them by 2-1. We then moved into Venlo, where we felt on the high after the 2-1 win. But we were brought way back down with a 2-0 defeat. And we ended off the episode with a 2-0 win against Heracles. So, we move into today's episode where we first face Willem II. Then, we are going to go into the month of October. Now, having checked what I said about the poll, I am going to be simming a few games, but only one maximum per month. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to have to sim a game every month. I might choose to play them. We will see. But the plan of action for today is Willem II, Heerenveen at home, and then we will take on Fortuna before maybe simming Excelsior. I'm not sure for sure yet. Whether that will be the case, I'm going to decide it when we get to that point. I might feel like I want to play it. Depending on how the other results have gone, we will see. But the first plan of action is to play that Willem II game, so we're going to waste no time. But before we get into it, I want to show you the league table because there is one team beginning to find a little bit of a gap, and it was AZ Alkmaar. However, they haven't played. They've got a game in hand. So PSV have been able to overtake them, but should they win that, they will go 2 clear at the top of the table. So that is going to be quite the gap when you consider some of the other teams. They will go top onto 19 points. PSV will be second on 17, and Ajax will be down in third on 14. And that's if Feyenoord can win as well. They move up too. So a lot could change between that one there and obviously how we get on later on. For us, though, we're middle of the pack at the minute, and that is where we want to remain. I had envisaged that we will probably be this sort of area, 13th, 14th, but we've actually done a little bit better than that. We're up into 7th. And if we beat Willem II, that will move us to 14 points. So we could be looking at a top 4, top 6 spot-ish. We'll see. I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know how the rest of the games are going to go. But for us, it's very much just about keeping going with a good form. Top scorer Boadu has to continue his form as well. And I'm really not sure what team we will start for this game. But I will decide it and I'll be back in a second, ready for action. And here we go then. Just the one change into the team. Which kit am I going to put them in? The away one, or should we go with that one? I'm going to go the away kit. So just the one change, which is Nyland coming into the midfield in place of Bakker. Other than that, it is the same team that started that victory in the last episode, and we will look to do the same here against Willem II. And immediately, my first thought is just let's enjoy the play. Let's make sure we try and avoid a defeat, because I wasn't expecting to get defeated the way we did against Venlo, and I don't want a repeat of that. You know, there's teams in the league that realistically we're still to play and should beat us. PSV, of course. We haven't played Ajax yet. AZ Alkmaar running away with it. The only big side I would consider we've played so far was, of course, Feyenoord at the beginning of the year, and we played them and drew 1-1. So arguably, we've still got some incredibly tough games coming our way. So, you know, in these type of games here, these are where we're going to have to pick up the points if we really want to, in order that we can rely on it and not have to get a result against the big sides later on. But we never know. We don't know how this one's going to go. I'm not even sure where Willem II are in the league. I should have checked that as well. But if I remember rightly, I didn't see them in the top 14. So I think they might be towards the bottom side. Similar game in stature to FC Emmen when we played last time out in that first game of yesterday. Well, the other day's episode. Not sure when it went out. So maybe we'll get the same result here. And that is a stat I love to see then. Lowest scoring team is Willem II. They are the lowest scoring in the division. NAC Breda, the only other one who have been able to... Is it NEC Breda? But we actually beat them as well. So that's a positive sign. But you can guarantee they've only scored 3 goals so far. I bet they score 3 or something stupid against us today. That's just the way we are. Or way I am, at least in FIFA anyway. I always come up against a team that's struggling to score and then give them stupid goals, and they get quite a few. But the boys are shaking hands. We are ready for the game. Let's get it underway then. Waste no time. Boadu will kick this ball and get us off in what's going to hopefully be a very positive episode. Boadu. Van Meekem giving him the run, and Boadu's going to find him. This is where we look so good. Van Meekem scored last time out. He's in the box again, looking to do the same, and that is a tremendous save. Oh, how was he pulled off that? Van Meekem looks certain to send that. He's hit him in the face. I mean, how was he still stood up? That was hit with real power as well. Genuinely thought that was 1-0. Van Meekem's shot, brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper's face of all body parts. And it remains 0-0. Probably should have squared it, maybe. I think I did have a runner in the box, but I was just looking at goal. We're going to find Van Meekem again, who's going to get the shot away again, but he drags it massively wide of that corner. And it goes through Boadu's legs in the process as well. Maybe he could have stopped it on the way through and had a shot himself, but nevertheless, 0-0 it remains here, and we have had the first chance. What a tackle from Lee Jean. Steals it back, but who he found? We have a man advantage. You can see Van Meekem on one side, Boadu on the other. We found Van Meekem! Oh, and he saves it again! We need to finish these chances. That is the moments where you've got to score. If we go behind now, we have ourselves to blame. Van Meekem inside the box, looking for another one. And again, it's saved. Didn't quite hit it the way I wanted. Not with the accuracy. Pretty much hit it towards the goalkeeper. Could have done so much better with a shot. But again, it's a decent stop. There was a change for us at half-time. Bergzorg has come on. Van Meekem's dropped into central midfield. And off has gone Nyland. So that is the change we've made, in the hopes of trying to turn this one in our favour. Ultimately, though, we have to finish a chance when it comes our way. You cannot have the 2 we faced today. I mean, yes, the goalkeeper has pulled off a sensational save for Van Meekem's first. But the second one, he's completely in the box, and he's in a really good area. He should be finishing it. You could credit the keeper and say he saved both brilliantly, but I think we should be finishing. A little bit of frustration starting to creep its way in. Boadu played by Bahoui. Back to him we go. Now this has to be the chance we convert. Please, Bahoui. In towards the area. Pulls it on the right foot. Keeping calm. What a finish. Come on. The calmness of Bahoui to just turn back on the right foot and curl it in the corner is what's made the difference. And we have the lead in a game that we've largely deserved. We haven't crafted that many chances. The only 2 we have done, the keeper saved. But we've dominated most of the play. Willem II have not been in the game enough to warrant them getting a point. So thank goodness we scored. Last few seconds, and there goes the full-time whistle. We've got the win. It might only be the 1-0, but that is a big 3 points. And it would have, seriously, if we'd have drawn that, I'd have viewed it as 2 points dropped, not a point gained. And that's sentiment, actually, to how we've done already this season, because if I'm looking at it like that, and I'd have viewed it 2 points dropped, that says a lot about how our team's performed. Just a slight worry there that we didn't finish off the best chances we had. It took a great solo effort from Bahoui after he got played through to keep his calm and composure, to just like kind of cut it back on the right foot before finishing. So 5 minutes from time, we got the winner, but we made it very difficult for ourselves, didn't we? And to say the least, I never felt like we carved them open. You know, I was talking about the fact we dominated the game, but realistically, we never looked like we were that dangerous. And AZ Alkmaar did win as well, so they moved their point gap up again. They're top of the table, unbeaten still in this one. 19 points, but we make it into the top 4. We're 5 behind them. It's the highest we've been so far this season. After 7 Eredivisie games, we find ourselves in the top 4. We've also got 3 players in the Player of the Month shortlist. That is how well we have performed so far here. But how long will this last? Remember, like I said, we have not featured against Ajax yet. We've not played against PSV Eindhoven. Not played against AZ Alkmaar, so there's still those tough games to come. Boadu, Bahoui, and Baka in the Player of the Month shortlist. Don't know who will get it, but for the most part, we're living in dreamland. There will be a time this season where it should realistically, on paper, not go our way. But if we're confident going into games, then you never know. So yeah, so before that game, Willem II had not won a game, and they had actually only picked up 2 points. Would have been slightly disappointed to have not got anything out there. But Heerenveen now are coming up against us. They've drawn 4 of their first 7. They also are yet to win a game. Are we going to be their first win of the season? Hopefully not. I don't want that to happen. Remember as well, we've got a game against Vitesse coming shortly in the back end of that one. I think it's 2 days before Christmas, wasn't it, in December? So the board want a result in that home game against them, as they are rivals. So we've got to make sure we do get something there. Venlo are yet to be defeated. The side that beat us 2-0 last episode are yet to lose. Maybe that wasn't as bad a result as I thought it was then, because they're doing very well. Feyenoord not doing as well as I thought they would be. So that 1-1 draw at the beginning of the season against them, I spoke about it being massive for us. That certainly helped our morale and kind of moved us forward and kick-started us off. But they're not doing as well as I thought they would be. As you can see, AZ Alkmaar winning 6 of their 7 and are yet to lose. Ajax not having a great start either. So maybe the powerhouses that I'm looking at are not the ones I need to be worried about. So at the minute, it's PSV and AZ. Next up is Heerenveen, and I think I'm going to start Bergzorg. Van Meekem had those 2 chances, didn't convert them. Obviously a quality player, but for the most part, we just need to focus and make sure we don't get a defeat here against Heerenveen. They're going to look for their first win of the season. Don't give them it. That is the aim. Whether or not that's going to be the case, we're 90 minutes away from seeing. But I'm confident going into this one. You got to admit as well, I would say we have been the surprise of the season so far. But how long will this continue? We are off and running for this one as the rain pours down. Will that play a factor in tonight's game? Hopefully not. El Jebli towards Boadu. He's going to need a goal because the longer it goes... I mean, I'm saying this, right? He's our top scorer so far in the Eredivisie. And he's certainly one for the future. At only 17, it's not a worry if he's not scoring every game. We don't expect that, but... I just feel for him and his confidence maybe moving forward. It would be nice for him to grab one here. He hasn't scored in the last couple of games. So that would be great. Thorsby carrying them forward. Don't want to have a poor start against Heerenveen because then it's how you get back in the game after that. Thorsby playing Lammers. Bakker puts it into touch. Oh my goodness me. I've just seen a worldie. What can you actually do against that? As soon as it left his boot, I was like, no way. Oh my god. I genuinely don't get it. What is that? How has that gone in? First time. Oh, you have to be kidding me. What a goal. What a goal. I said I didn't want a poor start against them, and that is one of the most anticlimactic commentating moments I've done. But genuinely, I did not expect them to score that. What a start for Heerenveen. What a finish. And I'm already demoralised. And we're only, what, 10 minutes in? I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe that's gone in. Doesn't matter how well you defend in terms of stopping a cross and not letting them in your box. If they can shoot like that, they're just going to do it. Oh, my goodness. He's on the ball again here, Lammers. And he looks for the cross. So Wusu going to win it with the head. But it's back to the edge of the area. Don't let him shoot again. Deflected, and I thought it was deflected in for a second. Here is Flap now, again, as Heerenveen carry forward. Lijon wins it back. Can't clear his lines, though. This is a problem when you play the 4-3-3 the way we do. We have the 3 attacking players staying up the field the entire time. What a pass! I tell you what. First goal I felt a little bit hard done by because of the quality of the strike and where he's hit it from. I do not feel hard done by that. That was sensational. And that just shows you that anybody in this league can be beaten on any given day. Whoever it is who's played this pass, I take my hat off to you. Look at this for a little chip ball. Oh, what a pass. Thorsby finishes it with 2 down to Heerenveen at home. I said the win was knocked out of the sails from the first goal. It's become even worse here. Venlo taught us a lesson last episode, and I didn't really feel we deserved a 2-0 loss against them. Can't say anything about this game. We're being taught here. Footballing lesson. Here is Owusu. Now it's more about pride than result. Bakker towards Klaassen. We need to try and get a chance here, which we might have done. Bahoui spinning! What a chance. That's the difference. The 2 that Heerenveen have had, they finished. We get in there. I know he's got his back to goal, though. Difficult finish. But he can't hit the target. And that is the first time we've conjured up any sort of opportunity. We need to be better in that position. Here is Mitchell van Bergen, and we are approaching half-time. He's going to swing the cross in. It goes deep. Lejean gets there. Bakker gets there. It's Lejean. It's in the box, and Sherpin's required. What was happening with our headers? I don't understand why it's going back into the danger area. Just get it out, somebody. Both times, by the way, they were headers, like as in attempted like long clearances, not passes. They were supposed to be aimed out of our box, but for whatever reason, it just decided to not do it, and both times it fell back in. And it ended up causing us problems as we are 2 down at half-time. Gotta be honest. Don't know how we get back in this game. Oh my goodness me, we might be in. Bahoui, come on. There's still time if we can score this chance here with Bahoui. Bahoui towards the box. The defender did so well. The entire time, right, I was trying to get it on the right foot. And he waited till the inch-perfect moment before stepping over. Because I was thinking, if you come over now, I'm going to cut it back and play it through to Bergzorg, because he'll be in. But the entire way through, he read what I was trying to do, and then I got caught in 2 minds, couldn't put it back on the right foot. We had to take it with the left of Bahoui, and at that point, it had gone, really. Unbelievable defending in a really, really good time for them. What a moment by that defender. Can we at least get 1 goal for the fans who have made this journey out here tonight? Going to try and do that. Ball's played through, but it's smashed out by their keeper. Nyland goes up for the header. What's wrong with that? Why can't you just head it simply to Ben Shop's feet? Why does it always go to their defender? I mean, it's been one of those frustrating nights here. We have been bettered. We don't deserve anything out of the game. I can't deny it. They've been the miles better team. But I just feel like we've been not at the races again in terms of just our passing ability and such. Like I said, they've been the better side. And it's going to get... Sherpin again is there. Could have been 4 or 5 without him tonight. And yet again... We've lost the middle game in the episode. And truth be told, as much as I want to use this formation, there is a massive gap between our midfield and attack. So maybe I have to think about dropping off a couple of players to maybe add a bit more to the mixture. Try that. But I don't really know other than to say that fair play Heerenveen. I said it'd be tough. We gave them their first win of the season. Their first goal was crazy. Bit unlucky because, like I say, if you hit that how many times did it go in? And the second one was just an unbelievable pass and a great header. 2-0 defeat. Bit of interesting news for you all. Boadu has in fact picked up the Player of the Month award for September, which is kind of interesting considering the fact that he hasn't scored for a couple of games now. Maybe I think it's 3 without a goal. But he is Boadu is the September Player of the Month. Also, Lovren6 unhappy with his involvement, so I think we have to start him for the next game. Dropped back down to 6 after the 8 games, but we're still in a far better position than we were originally expecting to be in. So, honestly, I don't really mind losing games like that. We've got some more players to come through. You've going to be Daniel de Groot, which I'm going to sign here. I'm also going to sign Patrick van Leuven. Is that how you say it? Hopefully. 67 to 93 potential. I think he might be the highest potential player we've currently got. Bram, I'm sorry, man. You're going to be leaving on that one. But we've got 1 or 2 hopefully decent players coming through. A few of them are 15. So we've got Patrick van Leuven, which as I said, hopefully I got it right. Looks already pretty good, you know. 65 rated. Could actually immediately come into the team. I'm going to promote him. Fingers crossed he's got some good weak foot and skill moves, because that way he could actually be a massive part of this team. Also, we've got some training to come in a couple of days. So I'm going to check him out right now. See what kind of stats we're looking at in terms of that and see where he's at. Right. Van Leuven, what's he looking like? Vision 67. Agility's decent. Stamina's okay. Curve 77. Free kicks decent. Long passing 73. Short pass 68. 5-star weak foot! Yes! I don't really use skills that often, so that's not as important. But 5-star weak foot, I think we could be looking at the man of the series. I just need to learn how to say his name properly. Yes! Please tell me if I'm saying it right. Van Leuven, that's what I'm going with. Is it Leuven? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to need to know, because he is going to play a massive part in this team. And you know what? I'm actually considering starting him straight up here. Get him involved in some first team action. Let's start him in there. 5-star weak foot, 5'9". What squad number is he wearing? What's available? Let me find that out first. I'm going to give him a decent one because, like I said, he could be big. 17 years of age. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to see his progression here. So we've got 17 available. We have got 17, it looks like. I think I'm going to go number 17. What is he wearing right now? Where is he? There he is. He's wearing 16. In fact, let's keep him at 16. I'm happy for that. I just need to change his boots and stuff. And that's going to kind of maybe make me rethink my training strategy here. I think I'm going to get rid of Sherpin because he's grown pretty nicely. He's up to 72. So let's give our new man, Patrick, the 2 here. So we're going to go with, firstly, set pieces because we're going to improve his free kick. So he's going to be like the designated set piece taker, if you will. And also then what do we train up next? Short passing, maybe? Adept attacking scenario, so he gets short passing, but we could go straight up with passing to the mini net, giving him vision and such. Not sure. I don't really know. Maybe we go with... Yeah, in fact, we can do vision in long passing, so I think we go with the adept attacking scenarios. So let's go with that. So we've got him training Patrick. He's going to grow very nicely. 5-star weak foot. Future the Graafschap captain maybe as well. I'm excited. But now we have to bounce back to winning ways then. Or at least a point in this one as we take on Fortuna. Some new faces into the team. Lovren 6 to make his debut. Patrick in the central midfield and Van Meeken back in the team as well as we head into this. And I am excited to see what debut we're going to see from our new 17-year-old maestro in that centre of the park. 5-star weak foot could be massive. Disappointing against Heerenveen. Looking to bounce back here. Just to let you know, there's 4 points separating the two sides in today's game. We are in 6th on 14 points. They are in 10th on 10. So, 4 points, 4 places actually as well. That's quite interesting. But to let you know, AZ Alkmaar just won again. So if we don't win here, we're going to be 9 points behind them at the top. I mean, we're not looking at the top of the table. That's not what we're trying to get here. We know that that's probably not... I won't call it impossible because it's still very possible. You've got to be in it to win it. But realistically, it's not going to be the case. We're not going to win the league. But yeah, if we lose this game, they'll be 9 points clear and we only have played 9 games, which would be just ridiculous. So we are off and running. And this is going to be quite a close game again. Every team on any given day could probably beat one another. Like I said, we got shown up by Heerenveen after we played really well in game 1. But let's just focus on trying to get this one here as the shot comes in. Deflected. And now we've got a bit of defending to do as that's another shot and Sherpin will catch it. Klassen. El Jebli. Boadu. Let's make it happen, Boadu. He's got Owusu giving him the run. Here he is, Owusu. And look at Patrick in the box. The new man is in there. Oh, what a start it could have been. To the Graafschap life for Patrick. As he gets in the box. And it's the header which has gone goalwards. But it's not quite got the accuracy. Imagine if he'd have scored there already in his career. Excited isn't the word. Boadu wins it. He will look over the top towards Bahoui. Bahoui flicks it, tries to get in the box. It comes back towards him. We find Klassen. Klassen from the edge. And now he drags it wide as well. These are the moments I'm talking about. We can't be not hitting the target with these chances. These are big opportunities, man. I don't really know how we sort this out because the chances we've had, we didn't take. And it really does feel like when they are on the ball, I guarantee they've had much more possession than we have as a cross is whipped in. Lovren 6 to get there. Oh, no. Sherpin has just saved it, and it's a massive save again. What is going on with us back there at times? I don't know how we've been given the goal kick for that, by the way, but we have. Jeez. First half, by the way, these are the match facts. Yep, the 2 chances we had arguably were the better chances, but we've done nothing since, and they've had pretty much all the ball. We need to improve on that, I'd say, as the second half gets underway. Wait, why is Owusu there? He's a left back, but for some reason he was in like a central midfield sort of role. Don't know what he's doing there. Stoker looking to play the ball through. And they're actually going to get this, and it might be a chance this. We're in danger of conceding here. It's the turn, and it's somehow sorted out before it could mount to anything. Boadu found as well. We need to turn this into an attack now. Boadu through for El Jebli. Has he got the legs to keep it and get into a shooting position? El Jebli! Hit the target, man! Why can't we hit the target? He just didn't have the legs, did he, really? Oh, he's so close. He's so close. Oh, this is not a nice game to be playing right now. We're on the back foot. El Jebli. Boadu. Boadu to strike, and it's a brilliant save again. I was just hoping for maybe a palm out into an area where somebody could have tapped in the rebound. But the keeper gets a strong foot to it and it's defended well. And we are growing into the game a little bit now, which is good to see. Can we just lift it and hope that somebody gets there? Baka lifts it in towards the area. Oh, we go! We won the header as well with Ben Shop, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. That is a fantastic win, by the way. He just needs to get a bit more accuracy. And how has this turned into an attack for them then? Out of nowhere, they've got the chance. Straumann goes over and doesn't win it. And now it's a chance for them. Shot comes in. So much so it's been dragged. What on earth is going on? Get this ball out, please. It's crossed in. Out comes Sherpin. Gets there. El Jebli's touch. We are making this a lot harder than it needs to be. Just get this ball away. Stoker's back in. It's there and they're going to score. No! Come on. We've got to defend better than that. Oh, man. Heartbreaking, man. It comes again from a mistake by us, though. I'm trying to play our way out there, and I shouldn't be doing. Just people leaving their players in the box, though, and then I think in the end, it's not a battle you want to be taking. Their number 9 just rises a lot higher than our player. And unfortunately, Sherpin can't get there. I can't even say we've been the better team. It's been end-to-end. Yes, they've had chances, so have we. We just haven't hit the target, let's put it that way. But we're 1 down. And Ben Shop immediately trying to find El Jebli to change it. El Jebli! We can't hit the target! Why can't we hit the target? El Jebli's had 3 today that he's put wide or over. Ben Shop. El Jebli finds Patrick. Patrick to Bergzorg. This is the moment to rescue it. Bergzorg! Please tell me he saved it. Please tell me he has saved it and Bergzorg hasn't just put it... Bergzorg, where are you aiming? Not there, he's not. That's not where you're aiming. What a chance. What a chance. Boadu, Owusu. Last chance saloon now for us as Owusu carries in towards the box and lifts it. It's gone all the way through. It's not worked out, but Patrick might pick it up. No, it just would not fall. And we've gone straight through them to win it back. We got so much of the ball as well, ref, and you've given the free kick. 2 minutes to go. We're going to lose again. Back-to-back defeats for the first time in the series. It's heartbreaking because I don't feel like we should have lost this game. I know we've not really been in the game, but... I can't believe we've thrown it away there. And as I rest my head on my desk today, this has not been the episode that I thought we were going to have. But maybe that's what we've needed. Bring us back to sort of an area that we say, okay, we had a great start, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We knew how hard this was coming into it. We knew the difficulties we were going to face. We knew how challenging it was going to be. And although we had one of the best starts I could have dreamed for in the series, we've fallen to back-to-back defeats for the first time. And I mean, match facts really tell the story. It wasn't great from either side in terms of shot accuracy, was it? They had 25%, we had 28%. Just gotta hit the target, man, with our chances, right? Because we just don't hit the target enough. That is our big issue. Hit the target. Do we need to just spend time on the training ground, constantly shooting at goal to know where it is? And occasionally moving back a step just to make sure as we get further out, our accuracy doesn't go. But my friends, that is going to be it actually for today. I am going to be saving that sim game. In fact, no, we won't. We'll do the sim now. No, in fact, I'm not even going to sim it because I feel like we need the points. So we will pick it up again next episode against Excelsior, who are 7th. So again, what a game we've got on our hands there. Another hotly contested one. And that defeat does mean... Oh, it was actually PSV, not AZ Alkmaar. PSV, who are top now by 9 points from us. Like I said, realistically, we weren't challenging for the title. That's not what we're doing here. But that leaves us 6th after now 9 games. We're still in a far better position than I maybe thought we were going to be. But is this where our run of results kind of comes to a stop standstill? And now we're going to sort of hit that period where we're going to start to lose a few more games and drop down the table. It's very possible. Scored 9 goals, conceded 8 in the process as well. So, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm still looking positive at things, and we still are going to be positive as well. But back-to-back defeats, not what we were expecting. let's look at the calendar real quick before we leave you today. So Excelsior are up next. I'm not really focused on the cup. I'm not interested in that. I think we'll just have to brush it off if it means us keeping our results going in the league. We then got to take on AZ Alkmaar and PSV next time. Today's anything to go by. It's not going to get much easier next time out. We have 7th placed Excelsior. And then we move into these 2 games in which we're, on paper, going to look at defeats. Wow, we're going to have to dig deep and find a result, aren't we? We're going to just have to play the best football we've got in us, really. Let's put it that way. But if you enjoyed today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated, guys. I'm excited for the future of this series, excited for Patrick and seeing how he can perform. Do let me know how I say it properly in the comments as he grows to 66 rated. Boadu as well, up to 70 overall. That is what we like to see. He needs a goal to get his confidence back up as well. Been without them recently, but he's growing nicely, so we'll let him off because he is going to become probably one of the more prolific players in this division. Not being the episode we're hoping for in results, but at least we keep the positive mentality going in terms of us feeling confident about things and where we currently are in the table. Like I said, if you enjoyed today's episode, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed the series as well, keep it coming with the likes and comments and all that good stuff. I'm going to try and make sure I remember to put the comment section at the end of today's video. I forgot to do it on the last one. I apologize for that. I will leave it on today's episode. And that is going to be it for us for today's video then. If you're new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. We upload every single day. If you want to be notified whenever new videos go live, make sure you have the notification bell alongside it switched on so you can get notified of when new videos go live. Until next time, keep the faith. We will do everything we can to help the Graafschap up this table and get them to where they deserve to be and their first big major title of their history. Until next time, have a great day and I'll see you all again soon. Adios!